Hi, my name is Oliver, and I was born in Beijing and I moved to the US when I was 8 years old. So just enough to remember what Beijing was like, but also to get to know the US a bit too. I grew up in Irvine, California, and I went to University High School. And then last year I graduated from UC Berkeley with a major in history and a major in political science. And I am now home because of the pandemic after finishing my first year at Harvard Law School. And to be honest, my parents and I were actually quite conservative when I was younger. They were very socially conservative in terms of economics. They weren't sure. But one day, there's a story that really sticks out to me, which is one day we were driving, I think I was around 12, and there was some kind of pop music. I thought it was really normal music. But my dad said, out of the blue, he said, you know, if the US didn't have so many weird musics, we wouldn't have so many gay people. And I remember being a little bit bothered by it, but I think that really exemplifies the kind of upbringing I had. The first time I started becoming really liberal was 2015 during my senior year at University High School. I had a few friends on the water polo team who were gay, and I never thought it was a big deal. I mean, yeah, my parents kind of told me that if I were gay, they would not be super accepting. But my friends, I mean, I knew them since I was little and I always got along with them, and I didn't see why them being gay should be important. That was the year when the Republican Party really fought a war against gay people. That was also the year when the Supreme Court decided to legalize gay marriage across the country. And for me, that was the first time something in DC, something in national politics really influenced me and the people I know and the people I love. And to see my friends being hurt, being persecuted in that manner by a party really shaped my political ideology. The Asian Youth Liberty League began in the summer of 2016, and that was the summer where I really started to get involved in politics. That summer I realized the then candidate Trump and the Republican Party were championing a lot of policies that would really drastically impact the Chinese American community. Specifically, he was saying things like Chinese Americans are spies, that we should deny degrees from Chinese Americans, especially international students. And I realized, wow, my community, these are policies that will really impact and hurt my community, but not that many people are involved. Very few people plan to vote. Very few people are even following the election. And that doesn't only hurt us in national politics, it hurts us on every level. In 2016, we were speaking to several legislators to advocate for policies, and they were kind of very surprised. They were kind of like, Chinese Americans, you guys have never really gotten involved before. Why should I pay attention? Are you going to vote? Are you going to come knock on doors for me? There was just kind of a surprise and a confusion. And that really hurts my community. So I started Asian Youth Liberty League. We are a student-run 501c3 nonprofit organization that kind of fixes those problems that I had talked about earlier. We try to develop leadership in young Chinese Americans, now Asian Americans, and also to educate the community about important issues that have come up. You know, as a lot of us know, in China, getting involved in politics is not really possible and also not really a good idea. A lot of people who are dissidents end up having horrible things happen to them. So I think that kind of instilled in a lot of older Chinese Americans, especially those who came from China, that politics is not really something that you want to get involved in. It's dangerous, and it doesn't really lead to real change. At the same time, Asian Americans, we're very good at STEM, and a lot of it is our parents telling us, become engineers, become doctors, don't study the history, don't study the arts, that stuff is useless. Well, it's not useless, right? Leadership and interpersonal communication and advocacy skills and organizing skills, all of those are so crucial for our community, but it's not really being done right now. So getting young Asian Americans involved is hard because you have to overcome both of those barriers, that parental barrier and also that cultural barrier. But it's something that can be done. So throughout Asian Youth Liberty League, it's a battle that happens every day. I want to create positive change that I really believe in. Change that helps marginalized communities, change in the favor of justice. So some possible dreams would be to lead a nonprofit, which I guess I'm kind of already doing, but hopefully a nonprofit that can help me put food on the table. Or maybe to become a writer, I really enjoy creative writing, I really enjoy historical writing, so that's always an option. Another dream that my mom is not a fan of is to become a traveling food blogger and to go from country to country and check out the street food. But most likely it'll be something in the legal field, either in civil rights or human rights, maybe at the ACLU, maybe at the Attorney General's office, and perhaps eventually politics.